Steampunk never made sense, until now. Posited and accepted as a groovy alternative timeline, incorporated clock and steam, a romantic dress for adventure that never needed nor wanted for direction. None of them ever thought to spin a coil around a magnet, to flow a useful current. No one ever got an electric shock, wondered if they couldn't give it to someone else instead. Bollocks. They had electricity, they had computers and stuff. Once it was all connected. The code was like DNA, it was in every device, all of it. At least all the necessary algorithms to build all of it. Again, all it needed was current. Electricity, it's everywhere. So integral to our own lives. Impossible to remove without destroying society as we know it. The heart of our comfort, the provider of heat and respite, enabler of great deeds, the lifeblood of commerce and knowledge, provider of light. To withhold it is to cause pain, to seize up, to face the addiction and cry for 3, 9, 12, 24, 110, 220, 240 volts, whatever you've got. We'll take it, despite the flaws. The bureaucratic AI Antichrist chatbot won't listen to the words you actually say, while it forces you into a binary world of acceptance of the path, or no path. The surveillance state that's always watching, collecting, storing your every move and interest via opaque algorithms, rhythms you're forced to move to despite the dance not being to your taste. The money system that enables them to hold it all for you or withhold it all from you. Should a name like yours pop up, even if it's just what Ivan called his iPad bot army for a joke? Try explaining that to a chatbot. The world is grey, it's not black and white. Electricity, the most comforting of jails. The dry cell we built for ourselves, with invisible walls and real-world consequences. Binary existence in an analogue world. The final disconnect, where humanity detaches itself from reality, forgetting that the kingdom came. The will was done on earth, as it is in heaven. Look around. We made it. The current. It could send a likeness of your face around the world at the speed of light. Stick it on a horse's ass and send it back at the speed of a lie. Nobody knew what was real. It had reality collapse. We had reality collapse. Only it could be trusted. Nothing could be trusted. Nothing could be trusted. Only it could be trusted. Only it could be trusted. Nothing could be trusted. Only it could be trusted. All for the spark that can fulfill all desire. Electricity told the lie we wanted to hear, spread the thought, spread the fear. You can't do without me. There is no alternative. But there was clock and steam, and so we turned the power off forever. By this time the control algorithm was in everything. Every device had the capability of starting it all again. It just needed the power. So we had to turn the power off forever. We survived. We adapted our tools. They became real again. Bank accounts could only be hacked the old-fashioned way. Stick 'em up! And from no further than an arm's length. Reliable as software, occasionally as dangerous. So the remnants of mankind emerged from the dark night, revolted by the charge, and gave it all away. And ever weary now of the false Eden of electron flow, instead embraced a world of clock and steam. It took a generation to switch it all off, drain every last wet cell. It didn't go easy. Interconnected, encased in concrete, jealous and possessive of its layers, every small power station had to be found and destroyed, disconnected, currently disabled. It had robots. We had robot destroyers. It fought the turn-off at every step. The jealous spark needed to fly, the current raged to flow. They needed to see, to record, to know and decide, binary, black and white, fight, win, plus or minus, yes or no. A binary solution in an analog world doesn't really work for individuals. It breaks down in the details. Sometimes you survive, but you're not all right. But gradually the world darkened, and we were free again. Hungry, but free, but not desperate, because we had clock and steam and a wealth of past knowledge written before the light took over, kept for when the light went out. Steampunk isn't some fantastic alternative timeline. It's our future. The world after AI.